totally got rid of it. Don't worry about it.
Ah!
I'm glad you didn't pick up this hammer in that role play. But I will beat you to death with it now. Hey, 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 hey. What do you think about that? Wazam! I broke a mirror, Rhett.
Is there any part of you, even the smallest little sliver of your brain, that thinks that you might have done something wrong by breaking that mirror?
I don't want to get any caught in my skin.
From a
Absolutely none. Black cat walks in front of me while I'm walking under a ladder, breaking a mirror while peeing in snow. Nothing. None of that's going to do it for me. Eating yellow snow.
I don't think that's a superstition. I think that's just a bad idea.
What about you, Rhett?
No. I mean, I'll re-break the mirror if you want. I don't care. I guess you've created a bunch of little mirrors that I could technically now break. I will do that. I have no hesitation. I just don't want to get any in your skin.
Well, guys, me neither. I'm sorry that we've just revealed that the stakes to that game were utterly non-existent.
But is there anyone who's watching right now who legitimately thinks that you'll get bad luck from breaking a mirror? Surely there's somebody out there, right? I mean, out of the people that are watching.
And you know what? You're entitled to that opinion.
You are entitled to it. I mean, I feel bad about breaking an iPhone screen because that would be like at least 7 hours of grand inconvenience having to go get a new one.
But that's not superstition.
I know, it's just practical.
I will say that when I'm walking around my house late at night, or like I have to take the trash around there.
The trash around there sometimes.
And then I'll take it out there, and then I'll be like, well, I have to kind of run back. So I'm afraid, but it's not a luck thing.
You run back?
Yeah, I run back.
It's like my son taking the trash out. He runs back. I didn't know grown men ran back.
I don't.
Now I'm not saying irrational fears. I have those. I don't run back from taking the trash out. But I mean, if I watch a horror movie by myself and then I'm home alone, that's a problem. You know? I get scared, man. I believe that's an irrational fear, but I have those. I'm talking about these like time-tested superstitions.
What's
like
another superstition?
Step on a crack. The
Break
black
your mom's
cat.
back? That's just a kid limerick.
What? It's a superstition, though. I mean, it maybe not as iconic as like the ladder or the black cat or breaking the mirror. But the most unusual superstitions are with athletes, especially baseball players. Baseball players have super weird superstitions about the same pair of underwear or just all kinds of weird stuff. And there's a lot of them that have these superstitions.
Well, like the whole routine of like a batting stance and doing things in a certain way, like.
The nipple rub, I've never seen that.
Or like, and free throw artists also.
Free throw artists. Those are the ones that are especially
NBA
good
basketball players at the free throw line also do things. But I don't call those superstitions. I call those routines.
Yeah.
But once you give yourself over to those routines, I think you're susceptible to superstitions. And I think that's why baseball players are so... they're very susceptible.
Well, there's a lot more opportunity for routines in baseball.
Yeah. Therefore, a lot more superstitious baseball players.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of baseball players come from
Dominican
Republic, and there's voodoo down there.
Right.
Y'all are laughing. It's serious. That's why there's a lot of superstition in the major leagues. I didn't think about
Never been. I've been to the Dominican Republic once, but I wasn't a kid. I mean, I think
you didn't believe that if you didn't do something,
like
when I was little, if I didn't say to my parents, "Good night, I love you, I'll see you in the morning," I thought that I wasn't going to see them in the morning, and I always said it just like that. And if I didn't say it, I would get up and say
That's
it.
just called OCD.
I had to say it like 3 times.
Well, you had to say it every day, though.
Yeah, I believed they weren't going to be there.
You believe they would disappear?
No, it was very logical. I thought they were just going to get murdered in the night or have a heart attack.
Wow, it was all on you.
Yeah.
Wow, Stevie.
Wow, that's very revealing.
I didn't mean to have a dark turn.
Is that why you always say, I hope you have a great evening? Bye. The same way every single day?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Every day we're leaving like Stevie's like, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
I always thought it was weird, but I never said anything about it.
It does kind of beg the question. At what point did you give that up, or do you just not feel like you need to say that to us?
I can't remember.
To us.
But it makes sense as something to say to your parents before you go to sleep. It's not like some kind of code. But
I will say that I do things like
But tying it to a
if I'm about to leave
consequence.
and I don't say I love you to my wife or my kids, there are parts of me that's I don't think it's relate. Oh gosh, Link, be careful! You're gonna cut yourself, man.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna cut myself. There are parts of me that think, oh, I didn't say I love you, so therefore
That could have been the last.
that could have been the last time, or that would have been my opportunity for the last time. But I don't think, oh, and now I'm gonna die, or someone is gonna die because of that.
Sometimes when Christian and I are in a fight, and then I have to like go to work or something, I'm like, what if this is the last time you see me? I play that card.
Will you really do that?
If it's a minor fight, and I do it as a joke.
Oh.
But not like
Wow, Link,
we're
manipulative.
we're like so angry. If we're having a bona fide fight, I don't do it. But if we're having like if we're having a minor fight, I might throw that out there. I just have that morbid dark streak.
Then how does that go when she does that?
She kind of rolls her eyes. She's used to it.
If you got a dark streak, you might need to. you might need to
Change your pants.
You might need to. Yeah, I can remedy that, or I know how to remedy that. That's a funny name for a superhero. Dark streak. Just a guy with a dark streak in his pants.
But his catchphrase. His catchphrase is, "This may be the last time you see me."
That's great.